Hey everyone, it's Jeffrey here. Well, here's another thrilling video on Antarctica. This one is going to be on the warmest place in Antarctica. We'll start out with the 1957 picture of this area. As you can see, it's covered with snow pretty much. That's what you would think. But they do give you this one little patch over here. If you look down here, this is what they could see in 1957. I don't know if they took this with a satellite or what. But that's pretty good. There's no snow there really. This is kind of like a glacier frozen lake maybe. But that's pretty much the way it looks. Pretty much all the whole thing. But they've got it covered, so. Then later there's two glaciers over here. We'll show that. They haven't changed. So up in the timeline here, we'll move forward. I want to zoom out just a tiny bit. Now we'll just go forward in time, that's all. 1961, another patch appears over here. So you can see it looks pretty barren. A lot of area where there's just no snow. Okay. Backing out. And we'll keep going forward here. Okay. Oh, 1965. Here we get to see another piece. Pretty much the same. You know, easily walk around there, not run into any snow. In fact, it even looks like the lake. Like that's a lake. I'm not sure, it's hard to tell. But we can go forward. Don't worry, this won't take too long. It'll change dramatically. Okay, 1983, they're still not letting us see anything. And then in 84, it's a whole new picture. Okay, check it out. Quartermain Mountains over here on the right hand. There's a glacier coming around the corner. It stops right there. Here's another one here. It stops right here. It has carved out this whole valley in the past. And it's receded back to here, but it's right to here. But that was a long time ago. But here we are in the main Asgard range. Always snowy over here, but it looks like and this is pretty much, I think, how it looks now. But this is in 1984. Okay, and this is about the only place in Antarctica where you can just see valleys that are just, you know, rock. Looks like there's even trees growing and stuff here on this one. Now I notice is as you zoom in sometimes you get to see more. Like here, this tells what it is up here. You see? Only if you zoom in. Sometimes you see it, sometimes you don't. See? You don't see it until you actually zoom in. So you got to keep going in and out. But that's not bad. In fact, that even looks like a, well, a lake. But I don't think even that's the right color. So let's move ahead. It's 1984, 85, 86, 87, 88. Glaciers are still in the same spots. 1989. Very good for 1989, considering what we could see in 1961 and 1957. 1992, 93. So it's consistently, while everything else around is covered with snow and buried, this particular place looks like it's always fairly nice. It's probably cold. 1994, 95, 6, 7. I mean, it looks like they're using the same pictures for every year. They're saying this is a 2002, but it's quite the same. Zoom in on the valley. And there's a lot of detail there, but obviously no snow. Which is my main point here. 2005, 2007, 2008, not much is changing here. Like the same picture. There's 2012, 13, 14, finally 2016. So from 57 to 2016 it looks pretty much the same, and probably a long time before that, but if you zoom in you get these strips if you want to get some detail. Like on these legs, you can get a little more detail on this one. Actually shows the ice on it, but then you get these, now it shows it full of ice but with more detail. So somehow these pictures were taken at different times and they're trying to say that at the same time, but that seems to be how it's working out here. I'd like to turn this thing around so we're looking straight down at it. I've seen it look a lot greener too. Anyway, there it is. It's supposed to be a new picture, and this glacier's in exactly the same spot it was. This is pretty nice. You can actually zoom in and get some detail here. Somewhat. Still pretty fuzzy. So there you have it, the warmest spot in Antarctica. So if you want to go to Antarctica and not be in snow, that's the place to go.